Hello and welcome back to Swing Trading Masterclass by Wealthy Education. In this video, we'll take a look at a couple of simple patterns. This is rectangle tops and bottoms. These are excellent patterns because they're actually failures, and you'll see what I mean here in a minute. So a rectangle is simply where price goes back and forth in the same area, pretty well defined support and resistance. That's pretty straightforward. But think about this. Most of the time you get consolidation like this, it leads to continuation. So if we're in a downtrend, in theory, it should continue later. These are people digesting their gains, perhaps adding to their positions, people taking profit, that type of thing, and then you continue. But what happens when you get something like a rectangle? And maybe we were in an uptrend, and then we turn around and we break down. Well, this means that everybody's taken their profits, and now anybody who is long from down here has to start selling to close the position out. We did not consolidate to continue. It is a failure of sorts. So this obviously is a rectangle top. A rectangle bottom is just simply at the bottom of the move lower. And then a reversal. Typically, people will measure the height of the rectangle. So say this is $10 and project that down from the breakdown for a $10 target. If this is 5, then they'll look for 5 to the upside. Most of the time, people will put their stop right in the middle. So let's take a look at some examples. This is a rectangle here on JP Morgan on the daily chart. You can see we clearly got the 1-to-1 ratio. Your stop loss could have gone there, and we went all the way back down to the support, as you would anticipate. Notice how this previous support becomes resistance at the bottom of the rectangle, and we go right back down towards that area. US dollar, Canadian dollar. So here's an area where we had been falling, and we formed a rectangle down here. We broke out. And you can see not only did we make the height of the rectangle, but we pulled back to retest the rectangle. And you will see this time and time again, and then continue to go higher. Very powerful stuff. Bitcoin. So this was a rectangle bottom here after a move lower. Same thing. Straight forward, straight back up. We doubled the height of the rectangle rather quickly. Your stop loss goes right here in the middle of it. If you choose to put it like right here, then that is viable as well. Keep in mind that a lot of times, not always, and this is a great example of it, but a lot of times what you'll see is a hint that perhaps the market is going to break out and not respect the rectangle anymore. Notice how we fell, went to the top, we fell again, and could not make it, but started to really rise here at a higher low, if you will. So that was your clue that maybe this could have happened.